All right, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to dive into a quick collective at this current moment in time. Let's see from the highest teams of love and light. If you found this video, if it is coming across your subscriptions, your recommendations, the collective message, who this reading applies for, what are their main messages to get us started. Someone at a distance could be thinking of you. This could be somebody from the past. It could be a new opportunity or something, a news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Four-leaf clover, great good fortunes. That's beautiful. Tell me more. Collective. You could have gone through a vacation period, or you could be fishing or getting something that you were reeling in. You could have improved your sense of confidence with yourself. You could have darker features, or don't have to. You could have really taken a time of rest or a way to integrate or gain wisdom. Maybe somebody wants to work with you, especially if this person was very stubborn at one point in time. If you're a woman here, you could be very much in your deep personal strength and peace era that assures success. Yeah, you're moving towards prosperity. Very interesting. Yeah, I think you had to take some time out because people could have been working against you or behind your back, and you had to persevere beyond this, especially if something wasn't working. Or this could have been women around you. It could be a man as well. Maybe a man who's operating in more of a dark side. Tell me more for the collective. Any other messages? Wow, there's going to be spiritual love in your future. This could be part of this new beginning of some sort. Tell me more for the collective. This could be after you end certain things or you let go of certain energies. Forces are not working against you anymore. Maybe you have support from a friend at a distance as well. You might be even potentially moving in the future. Tell me more for the collective. I feel like you're connecting with the right people. Yeah, you could have dealing with like a man. This could have been someone immature, negative. Yeah, dark man. No offense, like just darker features or darker personality traits. This person could have been very like reluctant to leave your life as well, but I think you overcame this basically, and you ended it. So this could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, or maybe something unexpectedly was revealed about this person, or maybe Uranus and Taurus, and because Uranus is going to go retrograde back into Taurus territory, or Gemini energies could be relevant. Anything else for the collective? You're being protected from negative forces beyond your control as you move towards this spiritual love. This could be something fun for you. You'll be playing a new role, and one that maybe is more wise or smart. I want to say as well, collective. Jim Carrey could be relevant. I saw that's just the way that I like it. What? I was just gonna say that's just the way the cookie crumbles, but that's the way. I like it. So yeah, maybe good things are coming for you. Tell me more for the collective. Building blocks. 28. Okay. Now is the time to address cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. So you could be timeline jumping, like closing your eyes, saying which timeline you're going to be in, and opening them up. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you've entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce core moral strength and integrity, which makes sense. We have a lot of planets going retrograde right now, like Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter's about to station retrograde. We have Mercury going retrograde in November. We have Uranus going retrograde, right? There's a lot of kind of like, and those are huge planets, you know, like Saturn, Neptune, Uranus. These planets take years through signs, so it's kind of like we're going over things that maybe is long term type stuff, like stuff from many years, many moons ago. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for your call to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. So maybe you're like reconstructing the blueprint of what you want to create in your life and what are your manifestations. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. So this could also lead you towards greater power, greater wealth, and new opportunities. Obviously, we have spiritual love here, but that could be spiritual wealth as well, right? Because you can't have a spiritual love in your life without first emanating the abundance of spiritual wealth, the right energy, right? Like you can't have good people in your life if you're entertaining bad people, bad addictions, bad mindsets, right? So let's see. I'm seeing like a lotus blossoming out of the mud, so take that as you will. We're going to pull one of these. Collective, thank you so much for being here. Nice timeline, teams, Angel Michael from their ancestors, deities, for the collective, fresh start. So you could be giving yourself like a redo or like revamping something, maybe just even your like your style or your goals. Yeah, there's something about awakening. I don't think you need help from others at this time, especially people that don't have your best interest at heart. Anything else for the collective? You could be getting inspired as well, maybe in the state of rest. You could be getting these inspirations or downloads. Yeah, wow. And I think it's because you're pulling back from people that don't deserve your service or your time, your life force. Time is finite, right? On Earth, life is short kind of energy. Yeah, release ritual on the top of the deck. So Let's get you one of these. So something could be being released, especially as we're moving towards that supermoon, full moon in Taurus. I think on November 4th or 5th. So maybe there's a Taurus here, or there's something about like money that could be like really, or you could be gaining as well, right? Because Uranus is also going to be retrograding and like conjoining that full moon. So there's something unexpected or like divinely inspired changes, like divine inspired like redirections, and as such, maybe even blessings because of what you're releasing. But we have Star Family. Yeah, these people maybe, I mean, it was kind of sideways. So I don't think, maybe there's some people that weren't really exactly acting like family with you. Double mission, interesting. Serve the world by being you. So knowing that you are a gift from God to Him. You are a gift, or whatever gender you want to see God as. But you are a gift from God to God, right? Like you being alive, you being present, you could be talking to your spirit team, you manifesting, you being in your power is a gift to God. So yeah, I don't know. There's something about just being you. Yeah, New Earth. I think Sag got this. You could be a Sag. Anything else for the collective? But you don't have to be for sure. Yeah, something was like pulling you away from your soul path, your destiny, or there's like a doorway opening for you. It's time to step up. Soul gifts and training. So talk to your spirit team, pray constantly, ask them to reveal, your spiritual gifts or communicating with God and the divine. Very interesting. Let's get you juicy messages for Is It Collective. I'll maybe pull some tarot. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody that was like, they could have they could be into that child kind of stuff, or they could just prefer people naive, right? And I think you've changed. Anything else for the collective? I heard serial rapist. Something about you celebrating yourself, enjoying, seeing somebody like having a glass of champagne or something, or some grapes or something. Maybe this is like a new year, new you energy kind of vibe. You might be a Libra collective, because we did have that Libra new moon just kicked off. Collective is in the later degrees of Libra. It says tried to humiliate you. So tried to overtake your energy, right, by doing that, right, usually. Trying to attach to your energy, God protection. So ask for protection from God to cut any cords that are not serving you. Angel Michael, you are worthy of respect and admiration. Release your ex. Yeah, there's something better for you. Opening new doors, just like we said. So somebody didn't want you to open new doors, tries to block your direction. So they're trying to confuse you. The energy standard you uphold, you attract, right? So like, what are you saying no to? What are you saying yes to? A lot of the times it's what are we saying no to, right? Growing audience. So maybe more people are paying attention to you. You might notice you're getting more eyes on you or something like that. Or people just are more attracted to your energy, right? You're more on business. You're more like controlled. Or there's something about more powerful maybe even about it, especially during Scorpio season, right? It's a great time to do that shadow work and take our power back. And Scorpio rules wealth, right? Like, what are the wealth of the lessons we've learned and transmuted? So, what is that? Oh, it's just lint, or whatever the fuck. Okay, they thought they were too good for you. So maybe this is somebody who you reflected on was actually you're too good for them. Feed/invest in your psychic ability. So you might need to actually journal or talk to your spirit team, ask them to guide you towards understandings of how to incorporate this in your daily routine. I suggest just talking to your spirit team in your head, talking to God, taking some moments, pulling away from the social media or the technology, talking to God. They were holding you hostage away from your center. Yeah, they didn't want you to open the door. That's what I was seeing. It says wants to steal or destroy your talents, and we have fast more, so it's kind of in the reverse. So take it as you will. Maybe there's something about that. Maybe you need to fast more, or maybe everything in balance, moderation. But let's get one of these. This could also just mean like getting rid of certain things, right? Like could be like really. This doesn't even have to be about food. It can be about like what are you ingesting energetically? Like, are you a person that checks the news constantly? Why are you doing that? Is that benefiting your life and purpose? You know what I mean? Yeah, snake in the past, starting over. Something was like hidden from you or invisible. Someone could have been like lying to you or something like that. The ending, interesting. And hawk, graceful persistence. I think Sag got that a few days ago. Anything else for the collective? We have the opossum and peony. So I think a peony came out in Sag's reading as well today, actually. But let's go ahead and see. Maybe you were in the past like the type that would play dead or something because it was kind of reversed in the future position. So maybe you're not doing that anymore. While you've recently been shaken, perhaps you've passed through some turmoil or endured a disorienting change, you are now ready to stand on your own 2 feet. Yeah. How do I respond to fear, instinctively or otherwise? Wow. Very interesting. I heard do or die. So maybe you just need to like lean into it. I heard I think her name's Jadina or something on YouTube, but she was saying something like, you can take your fear along with you for the ride, just don't let it drive. Okay, anything else for the collective? Someone could have been lying or just like likes to lie around you. This could be like fun for them. So you have to be careful around people like that, right? It says delivering justice / stealth magic. Oh, death magic against corrupt authorities. Delivering justice / death magic against corrupt authorities. So you standing in your power definitely does that. Cool, calm, and collected. Even if people try to throw you off your game or your grind, always anchoring and recentering, don't be persuaded down the wrong path. And it says, you taught them a lesson. So yeah, maybe this person was like trying to harm you. Wants you not to fight their takeover. So you definitely taught them a lesson. You freed your mind. Yeah, you definitely fought it, is what I'm seeing. Something in their energy scares you. So that's a warning, right? Nothing is constant but change. New dawn doorway? New dawn doorway. Okay. It says Omega perception, 10th dimensional, high vibe, collapsing time, new timeline. So when you see everything from that higher perception, like the hawk energy, you're able to kind of just align with the right timeline, right? Close your eyes, open them, you're in a new timeline. Slowly but surely. So this could be just kind of like now reality's adjusting to the inner shift, right? To your reality. You're not doing this alone, but with spirit. So just know that you can always just ask and pray constantly and always know that God's with you. Whatever deities you work with, talk and pray to your spirit team. When you find something good, you got to protect it. So this could be yourself, right? And it could also be like a new role you're taking. A new business opportunity with Stork here. It could be something to do with like being protected or spiritual connection with the divine, or as such, connection with others in that spiritual way as well. Let's give you some chakras before we close out. For the collective. My heart is free from all wounds of the past. So you could be letting go of a lot, or like maybe seeing a higher perspective, or learning a lot, alchemizing. It says, I go beyond my limiting beliefs and accept myself totally. I am radiant, beautiful, and creative, and enjoy a healthy and passionate life. I heard Capricorn in my head. So yeah, let's get you one of these. Kind of being called towards this. Collective. Did we pull from the... We didn't even get tarot yet. We're going to have to do that. Collective. Advice. Any other messages? Bridget's doll. Thread by thread, I weave my desires, working as one with the source of creative power. Number 11. So let's go ahead and get some general tarot. Collect the most valuable, important messages from the highest timeline, Angel Michael, for the people here. Strength, number 1 card out in the future. So you could have why am I hearing taming the shrew? I don't know what that means. But yeah, you could have moved away and went stealth mode kind of on stuff that wasn't working for you, or you're protecting your success. Tell me more. Wow, long-term success. You're healing your relationship to like long-term wealth or abundance or like stability. Or your mindset about that, because once you know you have God with you, why couldn't you be stable, right? Why don't you deserve everything that you desire, right? So you do, right? So I was gonna search taming the shrew. What's a play? Taming of the shrew. What does this mean? Comedian. Okay. Marriage, gender roles, and transformation. Petruchio tries to tame the strong-willed Katerina to become a suitable wife. Good luck with that, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's get your advice from the tarot for the collective. Collective, what's your advice? Continue to see things clearly. Walk away from anything that brings conflict to your life. Continue to move beyond like maybe repetitive karmic cycles or fears. This could be a King of Swords energy or a masculine around you that has air sign placements in the past. Tell me more about advice. It looks like you're leaving, if you're the feminine, you're leaving this behind. You could have air sign placements in your chart, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, you're closing something out. You've gone hermit mode like we already saw you did, which is actually allowing you to come out of any kind of sadness because you're not around them anymore and they're not projecting it onto you. Yeah, this person doesn't even have access to you. Could be a King of Wands as well here. Or there could be a new masculine coming in, but I feel like this is the King of Swords. I'm going to pull... let's do one of these. Last messages for the collective. From the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael. Sage, so being wise, and pomegranate in the reverse, which is like associated with the god of the underworld, right? Where he tricks Persephone, I believe, into staying in the underworld by eating his pomegranates, right? So his pomegranate seeds or something. So it was kind of he was definitely very like grapey. So yeah, this could be somebody that's already hurt you or brought harm to you in some way. Let's get you an angel collective. Whoa. Visualize abundance in all forms. That's beautiful. We're going to have to read that one. Maybe somebody was wasting your time, side note. The number 12 could be associated with that. Let's see. Yeah, 15 could also be something relevant. Leo energy. It says this card reminds you whatever you imagine is what you experience. The angels guide you to visualize your desires instead of your fears. So maybe you're taking control, right? We did see the devil in the reverse. Maybe somebody was like trying to like make you like think about fears. You receive this card to help you adjust your visions, including those that arise from your thoughts and feelings. Have you been imagining worst case scenarios? The ego employs this technique as a way of trying to foresee and control the future. Yet when we visualize the worst, we call those experiences into being. Everything you've been visualizing is in a thought form of energy around you. Angels, clairvoyant, sensitive people can discern these thought forms because they are real energy masses that take shape of what you're visualizing. So, for example, if you're envisioning a new home, there will be a thought form energy mass of a home floating next to your head and shoulders. That's how psychics can accurately say you are manifesting a new home by sensing the thought form. I don't know if that's accurate. I think there's many ways. They're probably divine. I don't know. It depends how you see or how you utilize your gifts or whatever. But eventually, all thought forms crystallize into solid matter. But that's kind of true, though, isn't it? That's why they say life is art or life imitates art. The good news is that you can uncrystallize anything in your life that doesn't work by withdrawing the power you've given to it. Do not complain about it or affirm its reality unless it's something positive. When you are visualizing a desire, so maybe you need to be like, oh my God, I'm so scared of success and money and wealth and happiness and peace and joy. Just kidding, don't be scared of it. When you are visualizing a desire, it helps you have a physical representation. This can be a picture that you cut out from a magazine, a model of a car you desire, even a clay sculpture that you make of yourself. Having an image or placeholder object can make the visualization feel more real to you, and that increases the effect. So you might have like Pisces in your chart, or your ability to kind of like immerse yourself in the timeline or alignment of the energy of what you desire to call in could be really relevant. Like, for example, if you're looking for like a love connection, maybe read books that have to do or have those plot lines that you wish to experience or understand. A vision board is a place to keep these visual cues of your desires. This can be something as simple as a cork board where you can pin pictures, or a large piece of construction paper where you glue inspiring magazine pictures and phrases. And I think the reality around you just basically kind of threads this into your reality. So we did get Bridget's doll here as well. And this could be about contracts specifically. Could be about travel. Could be about belief systems. Could be about calling in the right contracts. Could be about your dreams and desires as well. We're going to read Bridget's doll. Yeah, someone was trying to like block you from doing this. Let's see. Maybe you cleared your energy. Good favor, happy life, increased finances, and creativity. During ancient times, fertility dolls were crafted in honor of the goddess Bridget and placed in small beds near the home hearth to welcome good luck and herald light and, of course, encourage fertility and growth. Receiving these cards suggests fortune has entered your orbit and can indicate a time of prosperous, joyful ahead. It can also suggest financial stability or a happy home. For a reading about career, this card can mean a promotion, likely with significant pay increase. In a reading about love, this card means a harmonious relationship in which both partners are supported and nourished. So maybe you're just aligning with the frequency of having everything that you desire, right? You're just feeling it. In general, this card represents a happy life and seems to be blessed by the goddess herself. Receiving this card is a good sign that beneficial favor will be with you for some time, so enjoy the cycle as happiness tends to attract more of it. Projects started in the coming weeks are likely to have long-term success, and any new people entering your life have the potential for soulmate connections. Wow. This could be about travel, or this could be about like a divine spouse, like somebody who's truly a benefactor in your life, or a teacher, mentor, expander of some sort. Could be as you release something else as well. But this could also be something that's going to bring like I almost said children, but could be like fertility of all sorts. Could also be just like a sense of emotional happiness, or more happiness and emotional well-being in your life. But let's see wow, the lights just flickered. Okay. Anything else for the collective? So maybe you're just getting on the right train, so to speak. This could be somebody from childhood, collective, or maybe this is like manifestations from childhood. Seeing Fiona, like that scene where she was like, I think it was like Shrek was in her bedroom or something. I would think it was the second movie where he was like playing with the music box. So it says, prepare yourself to enjoy life. Focus on communication with God. So that could be a great way to prepare yourself to talk to him, to ask, or her to ask what steps to do next. Right, writing safety into our reality, personal power. Exactly, because you create your reality. So what are you entertaining? Pausing to reevaluate. We did see you've done that. You're not doing this alone, but with spirit, it says rerouted, getting vitality back. So maybe you're manifesting a life with greater kind of calling all your energy back, only giving it very carefully to what is appropriate. Angels interfering. You could also ask for angels to interfere. Divine intervention. You have free will, right? So please remove any people that are not for my highest good, or only seek to cause me harm, or will align me on the wrong path. Please bring in people. And in the same vein, you can always please bring in people. If you can ask for people to be removed, you can ask for people to be entered, right? Please invite the right people into my life that support me towards higher timelines or greater understandings or learnings or happiness or peace or joy that respect me. Amen. Keep your energy expensive. Only pour into what gives back. And be very careful where you're putting that energy or your attention. Achieving your destiny. And again, don't be persuaded down the wrong path. So there is something here about really staying focused or staking your claim as well. Alrighty. Okay, well, collective, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.